Can I be real with you? I hope you say yes, because I'm about to be real anyway. Everything that you grow, everything that you plant, everything in your life cannot grow at the same time. And that may be why, honestly, why you're overwhelmed, why you're exhausted, why you're depleted, because you're trying to allow everything to grow at one time. Hey, Levy, it's me, LMarie, and I'm out here getting my life all the way together, okay? Right here, we talk about real growth and real support and all the things of all the things. Okay, I'm so glad that you came and hang out with me today. Listen, this video is very important. As this whole series, please go back and watch what you haven't watched yet. Because it can be so life transforming. And I know you hear that like, oh, life transforming. No, for real. This can be so life transforming for you if you listen and then take heed. So that listen and then do. Okay, so let's get into today's video. We are talking about today, honey. We're talking about trying to grow everything in every direction and how that is probably weakening your garden. Okay, let's be honest. We're going to be talking about how pruning and focus and intentional growth can change everything. But if you keep doing what you've been doing and trying to let everything grow at the same time, your garden is going to be super weak. And that looks like fatigue. That looks like overwhelm. That looks like exhaustion. And that no nap can fix. Okay, I know you've been there. I've been there. The world takes us there, but we have to understand how to get out of that cycle. We have to break all of that. And this is how we're going to talk about doing it. So let's talk about, let's bring this home. Okay. So when you have a lot of things in your garden, physical garden, and your garden isn't but so big, you have all the things. You have potatoes and carrots and lettuce and cucumbers and all the things, tomatoes and herbs and lettuce and collard greens and cabbage. And that sounds like a lot in that little garden that you have. Okay. And so when that happens, how can the soil keep up with the nutrients? It's only so much. It's only so much that the soil can give you. Sweetie, it's only so much that you can give. If everybody is pulling you to and fro here and there, and you're trying to do everything at the same time, and you're trying to be everything to everybody, you will, this is guaranteed, you will be depleted. You will be exhausted. You will get overwhelmed. You will be stressed. You'll be frustrated. You will be aggravated. Okay? And you will not be your best self. And the goal is for us to always be our best self. So for me, I'm a multifaceted woman. Okay. I have my village. I have the people that I love. I have the people that I'm assigned to. I have my kids. I have, my business. I have content creation. I have a job. I have family that I caretake for. I have a husband. I have all of these things, and I had to learn that everything doesn't get the same amount of focus every day. So I have content creation time. And when I'm content creating, that's what I'm doing. I'm focused. I'm not on a call. I'm not taking calls. I'm on do not disturb. Okay. I am filming. My door is closed. Nobody has access to me during that time. I had to learn that though. Because sometimes I would stop filming because my husband would call, or I would stop filming because somebody's asking me a question, or I would stop filming because I got something cooking in the kitchen. I'm trying to multitask two different things or a lot of different things. And those things don't get to the greatest potential if I don't put priority when the priority is needed. And we've talked about this. And a lot of times we talk about wearing too many hats and how crazy that looks and how crazy that really is. So I had to learn and start implementing the fact that I can't do everything at one time. I can't. I don't want to. That made me tired. That made me cranky. That made me get out of character as far as, now I wasn't going, telling people off or nothing, but I'm usually bubbly. I'm usually upbeat. And that got me so aggravated with everybody. I'm like, why are you over there breathing? Like, you got to take another breath. Like, everything was frustrating me because I was trying to do all the things. I was trying to build like 3 businesses at one time while doing social media, dealing with different type of clients, knowing my audience. So I'm talking to everybody. And it was just exhausting until I had to say, hey, LMarie, yeah, something, what can go needs to go. And then the things that need to stay, you need to prioritize them, because this is not working. It's not working for me. So every plant needs a space. Okay. There is companion planting, right? But even that, you have to grow those plants about 6 inches apart so that their roots have room to grow, right? And then you have to think about other plants. Like if it's a running vine plant, you need to grow it so it can grow upward, right? If it's another plant, have you seen those big cabbage leaves? Have you seen the big collard greens? Those things spread out. So then you got to be able to have space for every plant in your life. You need space for everything. Get rid of all those commitments. You're saying yes to way too much. You can't be at every party. You can't. People are dropping babies. I can't be at every baby shower. I can't be at every graduation. I'm not going to overcommit myself. And a lot of stuff I don't even want to go to. I don't. Like, I was telling somebody, I was like, I would rather go to a graduation, like after party get together, because graduations are boring. Now I went to one a couple weeks ago. That was pretty lit. But, that's because I'm a church girl. But other than that, I don't really want to sit in a boring graduation. I didn't even want to sit in my own graduation. Okay, I was just ready to get out of school, and I didn't even go to my associate degree graduation. I didn't even go to that. Send me my degree. That's it. So stop saying yes to everything. It's summer. Well, when I'm filming, it's summertime, so that's why I'm using graduations and birthdays and baby showers. But you don't have to accept every invite that you get. Thank you. Thank you so much for thinking about me and inviting me. I'm not going to be able to get to that one, but thank you so much. Think about me next time, and we'll see what we can do. Okay? Yes, honey. And so that's what I do. Thank you for thinking about me, and I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not giving no explanation. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying I'm not going to be able to make it. 1, I may not want to. 2, I may got something to do. 3, I don't want to. So that is that. Say no and mean it. Say no. No is a complete sentence. I had too many outcomes that I wanted to have right now. So I wanted to lose the weight. I wanted to grow the business. Then I wanted to grow this other business. And then I wanted to start this nonprofit. Then I wanted to travel with my husband. Then I wanted to travel with my friend. Then I want to make this money real quick. So I'm going to get a part-time job. I'm going to stack that so I can go do this. I had so many outcomes that I wanted to get done at the same time. It's not having too many outcomes is not the problem. Having too many outcomes that you want to get done right now is the problem. So your focus is shifting. The saying, what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none. I can go back and forth on that one. But sometimes that hits. And sometimes we have to realize, what does our focus need to be on now? I'm not telling you not to do all the things. I'm doing all the things. But what is my focus on now? Okay. Then I have sometimes too many emotional attachments. I do. I did. Speaking from experience, I had to cut some of those things. I had to cut some of those emotional attachments. Even with things, y'all, we are living a cluttered life because this one gun wrapper was given to you in 1986 by your crush and you just keeping it. Why? Why are we doing? Why do we put emotional attachments to things? Right? Why do we do that? I don't know. I don't do that. I never understood. That's why I'm asking the question. Y'all let me know what that looks like for y'all. But then we have too many emotional attachments to people, too many emotional attachments to situations, too many emotional attachments to businesses or organizations. Like, y'all, the church is going to run if you don't show up one Sunday. It's okay. It's not going to shut down. Okay? All right. Okay. So, yeah, let's cut some of those emotional attachments. It's so freeing. It's so freeing because you have to understand that overcrowding blocks growth. Roots compete for nutrients, and too much at once weakens the garden. So people compete for your energy, your time, your resources. Okay. And if you got too many people competing for that, that depletes you. Then you have nothing to give. We pour from an overflow. We always talk about pouring from, you can't pour from an empty cup. Honey, you can't pour from a full cup. You need to be pouring from an overflowed saucer. Okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, think about tea, right? Tea. Hot tea, like sophisticated tea. You have a teacup, and then underneath that, Beauty and the Beast, you got a teacup, and underneath that teacup is a saucer. And you put the teacup on the saucer, so if anything spills over, it lands in the saucer. Your saucer is where you are giving from. That is where people can get their resources from you, not your cup. Your cup is for you. The saucer is for people. Okay? It's not being self-centered. It's not being selfish. It's not being not being in a community properly. It's not any of those things. It is proper order. You take out of your cup. The people that you serve, that you love, that you're assigned to, takes from your saucer. If your cup is not full, you should not be giving out anything. If your cup is not overflowing, you should not be giving out anything. We are multipliers. So your cup overflowing is possible. If we get rid of some of these things, if we start saying no, if we stop overcommitting, if we clip those emotional ties to everything. Okay? All right. Pruning feels personal. Pruning cuts healthy things too. I was watching because I'm all about gardening, right? Do I have a garden, a physical garden? No, but don't tell nobody else. But I can tell you how to do it. And my friend, I'm vicariously gardening through her. However, I was watching a video and it was telling you to cut the bottom leaves as a plant was growing. I can't remember what plant that was, but it was, I want to say it was a potato plant. And it was telling you to cut the leaves. Cut the leaves. Are the leaves healthy? Yeah, they were growing. Cut the bottom leaves. Because what we're doing is taking away the things that is sucking up nutrients. Okay? That we don't need. Cutting the things that we don't need that's sucking up nutrients. Ooh, child. Let me tell you something. That Mommy and Me group probably was great when you started being a mother. It was helpful. You were connected. But you don't have to keep going to that if that's not serving you anymore. Cut it out. Oh, yeah, you were in the sewing group, the crochet group. And now you have started a new business. Maybe you got to cut that crochet group out. It's not unhealthy. It's just something that you can't do anymore. Something that is taking your time, taking your energy, taking your financial resources. I can't do it anymore. Is it healthy? Absolutely. Not everything removed is bad. Some things are removed because they no longer fit the season. I am not planting or cultivating pumpkins in the summer. It doesn't fit the season. I'm not trying to grow strawberries in the winter. It doesn't fit the season. Are strawberries good? Yes. Are pumpkins good? Yes. But in this season, all they're going to do is suck up nutrients and then they're going to die. Prune for the season. Sometimes, a lot of times, growth requires release. Okay? Whatever it is that you're holding to just because, whatever it is that you're holding to because such and such said you should do that, whatever it is that you're going to school for because somebody said you will be great at that, but it's not really fitting in the inside. That's not what you want to do. That job that you keep going to because it's making you money but not fulfilling your God-given purpose. What are we doing? We're going to release. Okay? We're going to release. You know what produces fruit? Focus. Focus produces fruit. What are we focused on? Now, in this season of my life, I have tied up all the loose ends from everything that I was doing before. And it's so funny because one of the loose ends that was taking me so long to tie up, I don't even need it no more. It was just something that I set out to do. I completed it. It looks amazing, but I'm not even watering that thing right now. So I know during this season coming up, summer is where I am right now. And in this season of my life, I am working a part-time job with 2 clients. Okay. I work in home. I work in mental health. Okay. So my 2 clients are given 30 hours a week. Okay. I got 2. How many hours is that? 30 plus 30 is 60. That's a lot of hours. That is a lot of hours. And thank the Lord for this job because it's with my friend and her family, my god sister. And I'm allowed to stay there. I sleep there. I'll be there, all week. And then I'll just work with my clients, with my babies. They're my god babies. So it's a blessing for real. So I am focused on them. So 2 things that I'm focused on this summer: content creation and my babies. Content creation and my babies. Everything else, my business, my nonprofit, my like my Etsy shop, my digital products that I want to cultivate later, all the things that I want to build, they are on hold. Okay, because my focus is content creation, coming to you all, coming to you, because I know you like our conversations and I like when we talk to each other. And so coming to you, and then focus on my god babies. That's it. Now, do I have a husband? Yeah. Do I have a dad? Yes. Do I take care? I'm caretaking for my dad. He's still independent, but that's a part of what I'm doing. Then my husband, I'm still building and cultivating my marriage. Yes. And they are fitting inside of what I got going on. But as far as building something new, as far as writing something, as far as, publishing another book, creating some more, jewelry or businesses or anything, because I got so much going on. So my focus, even though I got all these things that I could be doing, my focus is going to be on my god babies and content creation. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Scattered energy creates weak harvest. So I can't even think about just me when I'm talking about my life garden, because my harvest is not just for me. It's for those people that I'm connected to, right? We don't garden just for us sometimes. My friend, my bestie, she gives me fruit. She gives her mom veggies. She gives me veggies. I've gotten eggs from her before. And these are her harvests. And she can't eat it all. She can't consume it all. Her and her husband can't consume all of the things that her harvest is bringing. So what does she do? She gives it out. Okay? What do you got to do in your life garden when you can't consume all the things that your life garden is giving? You give those things out. So if we're not focused, how are we going to have a plentiful and robust harvest? How are we going to keep some things and help our immediate family and then give things out to the people that we're assigned to, that we serve? We're not going to be able to. So align your priorities. Focus on those things that you're supposed to be focusing on in this season. Let me tell you, every season changes. Okay? Because there's going to be a season where my husband gets here, when we're actually living together. And that season is going to be all about him and all about building the life that we are supposed to build together. Everything else may not have my focus. Will I be able to go? Will I be able to do? Yes. But in that season, that focus is going to be that man. Because I've been waiting. We've been waiting. You know, we've been diligently doing what we're supposed to do. That focus is going to be on him. And that's okay. And that's the way it should be. Okay? All right. Let's talk about this. Because sometimes after we realize what we need to be focusing on in this season, we start feeling guilty about everything else that we're not focusing on. Oh, women, moms are women. Women, we take on guilt so fast because we know that we are nurturers. We know that we are life givers. We know that we manage people, situations, events, businesses, lives. And we feel like if we don't do it, then it won't be done. That's a lie. Let me tell you something. I am a recovering control person. And that was one of the things that I tell myself all the time. If I don't do it, it won't be done. Okay, let's sit with that. If I don't do it, it won't be done. Then by golly, it won't be done. Because most of the time, the things are not done, and some of the things that I'm not supposed to be doing. Because gosh darn it, I've done a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to be doing, taking a lot from other people. What am I taking from them? I'm not taking their money, their finances, their food, their nothing like that. But I'm taking their lessons away because they were supposed to learn in this season. They were supposed to learn things about themselves. They were supposed to learn characteristics. And because I did the thing, I took that learning away. So now they have to repeat the lesson. My bad. I have learned. Okay. So just because you don't do it doesn't mean it's not going to be done. It may not be done the way you do it, but it's done. And you don't have to feel guilty for that. You don't have to feel. And anybody that makes you feel guilty for saying no, or for saying not right now, or for focusing on other things, they are not for your well-being. They are for what you can give to them. That is their intentions behind their relationship with you. Now, when you have a cheerleader that's like, yes, go girl, go friend. Yes, lovey, let's do this. Oh, okay, you can't come. You know what? You can't come, but that's okay. Because you know what? I'm telling you all about it when I get back. Okay? Yes, I understand. I'm launching a business and I understand that you can't come. That doesn't make you love me less. That lets me know that I'm living my life, you're living your life, and together we're going to come, and you're still cheerleading for me, and I'm still cheerleading for you, and we will come together and we will love on each other, and that will be that. Just because I can't make it to some type of life-changing event for you doesn't mean that I love you less. That just means I can't come at this time. For example, a lot of people want to be coming to the, they want to come when somebody's pregnant. They want to come to the baby shower and they want to hang out and they want to play the games. They want to eat the meatballs, all the things. Oh, I came to your baby shower, and then you're looking like, oh, such and such didn't come to my baby shower. But honey, maybe she was the person that's going to come after you had that baby. When all that newness wears off, when that postpartum starts hitting real heavy, she's going to come be the one to clean your house. She's going to come be the one to take care of your baby and let you have a nap. She's going to be the one that will come through for you. She's going to be the one to come and cook, to come and bring meals, to come and take care of the other kids that you got and give you a rest. Maybe that's her role in your life. So 1, I want you to stop feeling guilty for saying no. 2, I want you to stop making other people feel guilty for saying no. Check your relationships. Check your intentions. Check the intentions of other people. Okay? And ride with it. If you know that person is really down for you, really holding you down for real, you'll know it. And you'll take their no as, oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll see you on the next go round. Or, oh my goodness, you can't come. Is there anything I can do for you to lessen your load? Not so that you can come to my thing, but because I see you may be having a lot going on. Or is that something, girl, you ain't tell me about something that you're doing? Oh, you just taking a nap. That's cool. Is there something that I need to help you with? Because honey, if you tired, then you must got a lot going on and I can help you. You ain't got to come to my thing. It's good. And mean it. Don't be shady acting. Oh, ain't nobody got to come to nothing I got. Ain't nobody can't. Girl, stop. You doing way too much. You doing way too much. Okay, we're mature. We're maturing. Our garden is maturing. Okay, so if somebody says no to you, it's okay. If you say no to somebody else, it's okay. Stop with the guilt trip. Stop giving yourself a guilt trip for not going, and stop giving other people a guilt trip for not coming. Do you understand? It's okay to rest. It's okay to protect your time. It's okay to change priorities. Maybe you RSVP, yes, but daggone it, something came up. Right? And you don't have to break yourself to do both things. Just be like, oh my goodness, I knew I told you I was coming. I'm sorry, something came up. I'm not going to be able to make it. Understand that friendships evolve. Friendships, I'm not going to say cut off because you may have to prune a relationship. You may have to prune a friendship, or it just may fall off, and that's okay. And it's not out of anything hurtful all the time. It's just life. Life changes, and you were there for that person in that season, and they were there for you in this season, and the seasons have changed. Seasons will always change. Everything in life will change. Everything is temporary. Okay? So just because you are focusing doesn't mean that you're failing at other things. Doesn't mean that you're a failure at being a friend. Doesn't mean that you're a failure at being a sister. It doesn't mean that you're a failure in your career. Maybe you can't do the overtime that you used to do. Maybe you can't say yes to every project because your life changed. In your 20s, you ain't have nothing to go home to. So yeah, you can pull them 45, 50 hours. But now you got a whole husband. You got kids. You got other things. You're trying to build your own business. So no, I can't give you nothing but them 40 hours that we agreed to when I said I was coming to work for you. That's it. That's it. That's all. Okay? Things shift. Now me, I won't be able to work 60 hours for 365 days every season. Absolutely not. This is my summer. This is summer hard. Hard summer. Okay? And it's not even that hard. But it is taking up a lot of my time being there and not being in my home office. But that doesn't stop me. It doesn't make me a failure in business. It doesn't stop my business from growing. It doesn't stop any of those things. The priority is changing. The seasons are changing. This is what we need to do now. This is what you need to do now. Whatever this is. Okay? So we're going to stop with the narrative that we have to be everything to everybody. We're going to stop with the narrative that we are horrible if we don't say yes to everything. We're going to stop with the narrative that we have to do everything. We're going to stop with all those narratives. We're going to stop those today. They stop today. You don't have to be everything to everybody because you can't. You are not God. You're not Jesus. You're not the Holy Spirit. You're not any of that. You are you. And whatever is assigned to you, whatever is in your life garden, that's what you cultivate. Okay? The good seeds. the seeds that God planted, the seeds that came along after God planted those initial core seeds, those other seeds that help the companion plants. Those are the things that you nurture. Don't overcrowd your garden. You will not have the nutrients to produce a healthy harvest. Stop pouring from your filled cup. Start giving your resources out of your overflowing saucer. If you think about these things, and if you take the steps to do these things, that first time that no is going to get caught up right here. You get it out and you clear. And you're like, ooh, child, that felt good. Okay. That first disappointed person that you say no to, I know you're disappointed, and I know that you love me, and I know that you know I love you. And this time it just has to be a no. And if they can't accept that, then you're going to have to get them pruning shears out. Okay? Or you're going to have to back up. Okay? Then we're going to focus on those things that we're supposed to be focused on in this season. We're going to lock in. Okay? We're going to focus on those things. We're going to get those things accomplished, get those things completed, get them to where they need to be. We're going to put those systems in place, and then we're going to go to the next thing. We're not going to feel guilty. We're not going to feel like a failure. This is us releasing those things that we don't need in order to grow the things that are working, that are flourishing. Okay? All right. If any of this resonated for you, comment a green heart in the comments. We are learning to grow in it with intention instead of pressure. If you feel like somebody else needs to listen to this, go ahead and share it to about 5 of your people. If you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery, go ahead and click the link in the description. Go ahead and click that link that I'm putting in the description box to get your self-discovery bundle today or tomorrow. Get it today though. It's electronic and it's gonna come right to you, so that you can start that journey. Because all of this is how we start discovering ourselves. Okay, this is actually level 2. This is actually level 2 of self-discovery. So this garden kind of comes with a little more self-discovery, but if you're in the beginning of self-discovery, that bundle is going to help you, and we're going to help you too, because we're going to have a specific self-discovery series that goes aligned with the book in the bundle. In the bundle, you get the ebook and the e-journal, prompted journal. Okay. All right. You know what we do here. We know what we do here. Remember that you are growing through life. You are not going through life. Everything you do, be yourself. And everything you do, be you. Period. Period. Until next time, toodles.